Welcome back to Green Live. We have another beautiful Monday morning. We're just finished up the first week of NFL preseason football. We have some big news all around the sports world. We're in the final two games before the championship at the Women's World Cup. We're moving into week 2 of the NFL preseason. We got baseball wrapping up too. WNBA, that's still going on, right?
Yeah, who knows?
Ethan, I'm going to start with you, man. How are you doing?
I am doing pretty well. Football, full weekend of it, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I was at a bachelor party and a wedding all weekend, so I actually didn't get to watch hardly any football. Caught a little bit of the Patriots game Thursday, a little bit of the Vikings game Thursday, opening kickoff for the Lions game, but other than that, didn't see any of it, so excited to dig deeper into it. I know Wyatt was red hot. I think he still is. I didn't see an update after yesterday, but yeah, looking to get on Wyatt's level here in the next 2 preseason weeks.
I did very bad, and so I'm not doing any NFL preseason this week. I'm going to try my best. I'll come back to football once the games matter, but I cannot get a read on this preseason. Wyatt, you did pretty well, though.
Yeah, I don't know how much of it was luck and how much of it was actual good insight, but yeah, from the players on the website, I went 9-7. I posted those on Wednesday. Make sure you do check those. I'll have another one for week 2. But then, when the time of the actual game starts got closer, I did change a couple of my bets. So personally, I went 12-4, but on the website, I was 9-8. So maybe I'll try to be better of staying true to mine or getting on that mindset where I was right before the games. But yeah, I don't know. I'm honestly just looking at the quarterback rooms. That's literally all I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And just if they have decent backups, just betting on them. Honestly, that's it. I'm just betting on which teams have better quarterback rooms. And then a little bit on the very little I know about the young guys on each team. So that's kind of my thought process. I know it changes each week. We probably won't see a whole lot of starters preseason week 2. Definitely probably not 3 or 4. So it's going to get weird. Probably the unders are going to get a little bit more value now that everyone's getting accustomed to the speed of the game. Defenses have another game under their belt. Obviously, you could say the same for offense, but I think defense is the one that really improves with another, the experience of having at least one game under their belt. So I think there might be value in unders this week. But yeah, as of right now, I'm doing pretty good in the preseason.
I think if I remember right, did the Bears play the Titans? Who did the Titans play?
The Bears. You're right.
So that's why I faded the Titans, forgot about the team on the other side of the ball. I figured they're just going to run it enough. Khalil Herbert, he's a dog, dude. Did you guys see that run?
Did you see Fields was 2 for 2 for like 160 yards and 2 touchdowns? Was DJ Moore and someone else had one catch for 60 plus yards, all touchdowns. But no, I didn't see Herbert's run.
They did. The Bears did good.
Really?
Not good enough
Still
to make
minus
the
190 though.
You knew it.
Yeah. Fields had 132 yards though on those 2 passes. He had probably 15 air yards total on those 2 passes.
Yeah, that's as much as he had week 1 last year.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Where do we want to start? I know, Ethan, we were talking about before we went on about the whole Michael O'Hare. I think that's how you pronounce his name. The blind side situation.
Yeah, Michael Orr.
Orr.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, kind of a bombshell coming out of that. It's kind of a heartwarming movie that was made 14 years ago. I saw, which seems like a long time, but yeah, basically he came out and I think he was suing his adoptive parents and said that they never actually adopted him, that they basically just took financial control over him and like made money off of his fame and name and likeliness. And yeah, I don't know, just kind of crazy. I guess he never made money off the movie. And
that's wild.
They made millions. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, barely doesn't.
Yeah, I knew there was.
Go ahead, Wyatt.
Go ahead.
No, you go for it.
I knew he like a couple years ago. There was like he was upset with like how the story went. He didn't want the movie to be released. He didn't like how it portrayed him, all that kind of stuff. So I knew he was already pissed off about it. Now all this stuff came out that he really didn't profit a cent from it. And it, like I said, it made like $300 million plus movie. So it was a massive movie. Obviously, Sandra Bullock won, I think, Best Actress during that movie. And yeah, supposedly he signed away his rights without even knowing it. So I already knew before that he hated the movie, and now he probably really hates the movie.
It's strange because Sandra Bullock is like, oh, that's the lady from The Blind Side. You're not really gonna know like the real lady from The Blind Side, but Michael Orr, everybody's like, oh, that's the Blind Side dude. It's like he's
Right.
the only one that really got any notoriety from it. And obviously being an NFL player, you get notoriety from that itself. But to not make any money off of it, and that's like who people know you as, is wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm still sure he's doing okay with his $1 million contracts, but
Yeah.
yes, he probably would like at least a percentage of the Blind Side profit.
yeah. And it's strange that it took this long to really say much, but
Right.
yeah,
Did he win a Super Bowl with the Ravens?
I think so.
I thought so too. And I thought he like took a picture with them. It just seemed like everybody was all hunky dory. It was
Right.
weird coming out now.
Right.
Yeah.
Is he still playing?
I think he's done.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get out while you can.
Yeah.
He's been in the league for a while, so
Yeah.
that movie came out when he was already in the league.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, he's been in it for a while.
Right.
What do we think about Ezekiel Elliott signing with the New England Patriots for $6 million 1 year?
Well, I'm going to do a quick start here. I was listening back to our mock draft episode that came out last Friday, and Ben kind of jokingly asked me if I was going to take Zeke, and I was like, I actually might. He might get picked up. Sure enough, he gets picked up. So, I don't know. I mean, he's probably going to have, 450 yards and 4 touchdowns on the year. Like, I think Ramondre is still the guy. Damian Harris probably still gets carries too.
I think Harris is in Buffalo now.
Oh, you're right. He is. I was thinking he went from Buffalo to, but yeah. Yeah, honestly, it probably just makes Ramondre less valuable in fantasy. It's like probably my biggest takeaway from it. And Zeke's probably still not valuable.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I feel like Zeke could still like steal some goal line touchdowns, kind of very similar to like Jamal Williams for the Lions. Obviously, not as many, but yeah, I think you got it right. Too much of a risk to get Zeke, but definitely you don't want to take Ramondre anymore because again, he's probably not getting a whole lot of goal line touches. Zeke's always been a goal line back, so yeah, I think you're right on with. Both are now no bets or no drafts. So probably just don't take either. But yeah, $6 million is crazy. That's probably what triple, quadruple what Ramondre is making. And Ramondre's a starter, by far the better running back. It's just crazy how contracts work.
I think we're all on the same page there. I think this is a great football signing and a horrid fantasy signing.
Yep.
And I'll bring up the mock draft video again. None of us liked Ramondre even before Zeke, so that's just kind of the nail in the coffin for him for us.
Yeah. That was a good video too. That mock draft video.
Yeah, it was. I didn't get to watch the video, but I listened to the audio.
Oh. Wyatt watched it. It's a good one. You got to go back and watch it.
Very well done.
Am I missing anything? I know a lot happened today.
Well, it came out this weekend. I think it was Friday or Saturday, but Wander Franco, one of the better players for the Rays, better players in the league, in the MLB, was just, I don't know if there was any, whatever, but supposedly he's been talking to / dating a 14-year-old.
Oh,
which talking's not illegal, but I guess anything physical is right to the jail. So I know he's getting investigated pretty, a lot, but yeah, that's pretty big news in the MLB world because he was, I mean, he's a great player. Obviously his judgment now is definitely in question, but yeah, we'll see where that story goes. But that was the biggest MLB news by far this weekend.
Yeah, I want to say he was rookie of the year last year, wasn't he? 2 years,
Something like
ago.
that, yeah.
But I heard that this girl's mom lied about her age. So, I mean,
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
up
I mean,
to them to verify, but I mean, I don't know. Who knows? There's a lot of the story that needs to be unpacked here. But I did see there was a video of him like kissing her cheek. So, or not a video, a picture. So,
yeah, I don't know if that's going to hold up in the court of law, but it's definitely bad luck on his person. So
yeah.
we'll see.
I was gonna ask if he could pull a Manti Te'o situation and be like, I didn't even know if she was real, man. If there's pictures, that's not good.
That's true.
Oh boy, they
Yeah.
caught him in 4K. Ethan, I did watch that Johnny Manziel documentary this weekend. Very good.
Yeah.
How come Reggie Bush still doesn't have a Heisman?
Dude, that's so dumb.
What the hell, dude? Did you watch it too, Wyatt?
Yep.
It's like Buddy that just like straight up admitted all the stuff that they did. Like those dudes, one, they're kind of dumb to do it again, but two, just oh my god, those decisions those guys were making at that age too, to be flying around and making money like they were. There's no, I understand why Johnny's the way Johnny is. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, it was that clip of him walking out of that stadium after the Alabama game. Like, that was pretty powerful. I don't know how I mean, my life would have been, who knows? When I was 19, man, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's crazy, but it's too bad.
Yeah. That was, I mean, obviously I remember Johnny, it was 2011 or whatever. I was a sophomore in high school. So I obviously remember, I forget rewatching it, how quickly he came to fame. Like, I didn't realize that was his freshman year, his first, season starting, all of a sudden first ever freshman to win the Heisman. Like, I didn't realize how quick it was. It was so bang, bang, bang. I remember he was on the picture kind of out of nowhere, like on ESPN, Johnny Football. I was like, who is this guy? But like, he came onto the stage abruptly and then off the stage pretty abruptly as well. But yeah, I don't, especially if you get involved with drugs, alcohol, have whatever he did, bipolar, and then get included with all that fame. Like, I don't, any sane person I feel like would struggle with that. And then let alone if you're a little mentally unstable, that's recipe for disaster. But really good doc. I really enjoyed it.
I did too. I don't think Dad helped. Dad seemed a little.
Dad looked like he was just as immature.
Yes.
Right.
Looked like him too.
I don't think Mom and Dad are together anymore. Filming in two separate places.
Dad might be on the side of the road somewhere.
Yeah. No, I got the same message from Dad's segment.
Yeah.
Maybe him and Mrs. Mansell were split.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like a really nice house. It's really just the back of a what were they called? The hometown buffets. Man. What else? What am I missing?
Did you guys watch Hard Knocks at all?
Yeah, Hard Knocks is great.
Yeah. Do they have more than just the first episode out now? When does episode 2 come out?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Tuesday. Yeah. Kind of a Rodgers guy now.
I know. Well, I've always kind of liked Rodgers, but yeah. I feel so bad for Zach Wilson. Like, if he goes and watches that, his teammates and coaches are kind of shitting on him the whole time. Like, man, it feels nice to have a good quarterback in the building.
I thought the same thing.
And he has like almost no press time or no video time on that. It's all Rodgers. It's all Sauce. It's all. I mean, even Garrett Wilson didn't have a whole lot until the very end. So they need to. And when we don't have a single story yet of a like. There's always that Hard Knocks guy, the underdog, and we don't have like the underdog story. We don't have that yet at all. We barely got it mentioned in the game with the DN, but it sounds like he's already made the team. So maybe that's just the first episode, just getting. I mean, obviously everyone wants to know what Rodgers is up to, but I kind of want to see the other players now. So
Saleh is a fucking dog, though. I've always loved Saleh, and I love him even more now.
Let me just say this. I don't know if you guys caught on, but I think his meetings could be half as long if he didn't repeat himself. Everything he said.
Yeah, that's true.
And what he kept saying, like man or dude or something. And he said it like instead of he just kept saying man. Or like man. I don't know what word it was, but yeah, but some of those the metaphor at the beginning also took like 5 minutes to just say the same, like the one thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's kind of a badass, but yeah, rambles a little bit.
Did he play?
He looks like he did.
He does.
He looks like he did something.
I was tweeting while I was watching that. You guys might have seen it, but I said Hackett's a fucking corn dog. Like,
Dude,
that's all I took away from
I forgot
freaking
about
Nathaniel Hackett, dude. What is wrong with that guy?
That dude. It's so weird. Him and Rodgers are so close.
I know.
How did he get a head coaching job?
I have no idea.
The dude is incompetent. I mean,
Sean
maybe
Payton
a great
said
OC, but like, maybe a great OC, but I wouldn't trust him to watch my dogs.
I know. I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, but also just I don't know.
Who's the hot dog guy?
NFL coach.
Yeah.
Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah.
Dreams like, I don't know, truck driver.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Who's the guy that like kills that hot dog competition every year?
Joey Chestnut?
Joey Chestnut. He seems like Joey Chestnut's older brother.
Yeah. I could see that.
And I kept thinking back to my Nathaniel Hackett rant last year, Ethan. When I just went in on him, stopped social distancing from the end zone.
Yep.
I was like, this fucking dude.
Yeah.
Anybody in the comments, let us know if you guys watched Hard Knocks, what you guys thought. Also, I know all you guys played football. Like during the Johnny Manziel time, over under 7.5 teammates had the like half arm sleeve.
I think he invented the arm sleeve.
Dude, yeah. Everyone wore that. I was like, I didn't myself, but everybody else on the team did.
And then there was Baker who made the headband popular.
Yeah.
Back.
So funny.
That is so true.
Because I remember we had the quarterbacks were wearing it, defensive linemen were wearing it. I'm like, why are you guys wearing this shit? Take that off. Let's see. I'm gonna scratch. If you guys have anything else to say, let's hear it.
Can you guys hear the thunder that's rocking and rolling outside my window? Oh, it's probably good.
You guys get some storms?
We just had a tornado warning go right through me like an hour ago. I'm at the third story in the attic, pretty much is where my my desk is. So I was like,
oh, good.
I feel like I should maybe go downstairs. But yeah, downpour, flash floods, everything.
Yeah.
But
so it's still going right now, Wyatt, but the show must go on.
No, I'm done.
You're doing it for everyone.
I'm sunny and everything over here. It's freaking Virginia weather. It's crazy.
I was trying to make you sound like a hero. People have to get their picks.
I also will never understand why during tornado drills you just put a textbook over your head and you're invincible. So
they're paper.
Who came up with that theory?
Right.
Yeah.
Not a good one today, boys.
No.
Not a good one. And I need it to be a good day because I went 0-3 on Thursday. Luck will come as clear to you as a pond.
What
I don't know about you guys.
What pond are we talking about?
All the ponds in Missouri are not clear. Those are some muddy hoes.
Oh, good gravy.
Yeah, well.
There's a couple clear ones, but I don't know how many.
Yeah. I don't know, but I think my Monday has been pretty bad, so maybe I needed a bad scratch.
Maybe.
Change my mojo.
Maybe.
It's true.
If we get it, if this is our first 9-0 day, I'm not going to know what to do. Wyatt, let's start with you for the picks today, man.
Well, I'm going back to baseball since Wednesday. I didn't go the whole weekend I went the whole weekend without baseball because we had football and it felt just like normal again. But I'm back to Satan's juice over here in the MLB. In my first play, I don't love it, but I am betting it. I already placed the bet. I'm taking the Yankees Braves over 9 runs tonight. Yankees have Schmidt on the mound, who's honestly not great. The Braves have Max Fried, whatever his name is. Solid pitcher, but the Braves have been kind of on fire. They do lose a decent amount of games that they're a heavy favorite. They're minus 200 tonight, but they always score a lot of runs. I think they can get a couple hits and runs off of Schmidt. And I think the Yankees are going to have one or two nice little couple home run shots. So I could see this game getting to 10, 11, 12 runs. So I'm going to take the over of 9.
Yeah, I was looking at that game. That's probably my favorite play as well, but so tempted to take the Yankees with the whole first home game for the Braves, but I can't get myself to do it. So instead, I'm going to take an even grosser play that fits the criteria. I'm going to take the Oakland A's money line.
Oh,
I saw that one.
But they're playing St. Louis. So.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Man, you were just that
I did see that one.
That girl who's like, ooh. Oh.
Yeah, it was, wasn't I? You're right. It clicked, man. It made sense after you said that.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm seeing. Let me check DraftKings. I'm seeing plus 190 on the CBS Sports app. Let's see if DraftKings follows suit. Plus 190. You know what? I'm not going to be ballsy this time around. I'm going to take the plus 1.5. No, I'm not. It doesn't make 1.5 till it does. I'm taking the money line. Plus 190.
Until it does, it screwed you against the Rockies game.
I know. And lightning doesn't strike twice, so let's hope that was the one time. Yeah, we have Sears on the mound for Oakland. He's having a hell of a year. He's 2-9 with a 4.23 ERA. And then we have Mikolas on the mound for the Cardinals, 6-8, 4.2 ERA. So neither pitcher's great. The over's probably the play here, but I don't like the offenses. Just like the spot for the A's, same spot I go to every single week. Yeah, with the plus 190, we'll take a shot on the worst team in baseball.
Mikolas, however you say it, dude sucks. Dude sucks. The numbers don't even give it justice.
He's no Wainwright, but
yeah, yeah, you're right about that. So you're gonna have to go to some of the offshore books for this one. This is a very obscure bet, but I'm taking the Rays over a half charge. Sexual harassment charge.
Oh. I thought we were talking charge.
I was like, what?
No, I just learned that from Wyatt. I'm taking the Rays money line, but the fact that it was on the Rays is like, holy shit, we're gonna have to take the over. Over a half criminal charge. The Rays, they're playing the Giants. It's minus 136, so it's a little ugly, but the Rays are just a better batting team. And you know what? Have him smack home runs while he can. You're going to have plenty of time to relax in prison.
Jeez.
Well, not make the trip, but that's okay.
Okay, good.
All right. Ethan gave a disgusting one. I'll give a disgusting one. I am taking Ben's Kansas City Royals tonight on the money line, plus 130. The line makes no sense. They're playing the Mariners. They are at home, but they're playing the Mariners with Logan Gilbert on the mound. Logan Gilbert is probably the third best pitcher on the Mariners. Solid dude. I think he's like 9-4, 9-5, something like that. They have Brady Singer for the Royals, who's actually not terrible. But the line just seems way too obvious to take Seattle here. I love Kansas City on the plus 130. I don't think a whole lot of sane people are going to snag that at a crappy line. For example, Ethan's game, A's Cardinals, obviously two crappy teams, but the Cardinals are a little bit better than the A's, and the A's for some reason are plus 190. You got the Mariners Royals, very different in team, but the Royals are only plus 130. Makes no sense. So it's obviously a screwed up line. So I'm gonna snag Kansas City on the money line.
It makes sense. It was cloudy like a lake. I mean, we're taking the A's,
very cloudy.
The A's and the Royals. Welcome into Better and Green. Holy cow.
Yeah, this is pretty gross, guys. Not a huge fan. My next one, this is probably my favorite one of the night, but I'm a little nervous on it. I'm going to look at the Orioles plus 120 on the money line. Same type of situation here. They're traveling for the first time in a while to San Diego back home. San Diego's been dog shit, to say the least, as of late. They have lost, 6 of their last 7. Orioles have been pretty hot going back to last year, but kind of a surprise team. Maybe not quite as much this year as they were last year, but I think they're still doing better than what people thought they would this year. They're pretty hot right now. I think they're the better team. I like the situation for them. Yeah, San Diego's just kind of a dumpster fire. They had high expectations coming into the year and just have pretty much sucked. So, yeah, I'll take the plus price on the better team and the better situation.
Like it, man. Like it. I'm going to hop over here real quick. Let you guys know about our website, bettergreen.com. Wyatt was talking about a little earlier. He has, and all of us have, some articles out there right now. We also have Bullshito Bobby posting some MMA articles. I believe he had another great week this past week, so make sure you guys head over there to see our content. Survivor, we have Survivor and the weekly pick'ems over on bettergreen.com as well. You can win up to $117,000 through the ESPN games that they're having. So make sure you go to our website, click on the images, and it'll take you straight to the link. And also, you get our fantasy guide. We're having a limited time, 50% off. You can get it for $10. Hundreds of hours of research in there, over 250 player profiles, 2 mock drafts. Really just anything that you can want as a fantasy football fan. So make sure you guys get that while it's available before you draft. You guys want to get that early so you guys can get your picks in. I'm going to go. I really wanted to take Spain to advance because Spain bit me in the ass last time because they did win, but they won in overtime. But if you take Spain to advance, it's minus 165. So I'll go again. I'll do Spain money line regulation. That's plus 110. They're playing Sweden, and Sweden. We're down to the Final Four team, guys. Sweden has now knocked out the United States in an elimination game. They knocked out Japan, which was thought of as another of the best teams available. I believe the last 2 champions were the United States and Japan. So these are really high-class teams. I'm thinking, and the reason I picked against Sweden in the last game, I forget who they were playing now, is they had some incredible goaltending, and I thought luck's going to run out eventually. I'm going to say luck runs out here. They're in the Final Four. They're against Spain, who's one of the best teams left. I kind of was looking at Spain to win the whole thing also for the future, but it's kind of at that point now where I think Spain to win the whole thing is only like plus 130. So you're not getting a whole bunch of value anymore. But I think the clock hits midnight for Sweden and Spain wins.
You've been killing it with the World Cup bets, so
5-2.
Should probably be tailing you. Yeah, should probably be tailing Ben on that. I like the play. I'm gonna end it again with a baseball play. It's very cloudy. The lake's cloudy on this one. I'm gonna take the Pirates on the money line against the Mets. They're plus 120 when I got them. They're plus 115 right now. Basically, Pirates are been playing really well post All-Star break. Not a whole lot of teams have that were in the race. Pirates have now found themselves kind of in the race here, and the Mets have sold everyone. They don't care anymore. Pete Alonso is most likely gone after this season. He hates the organization. The Mets are a dumpster fire. Yeah. They did have a nice win over the Braves Sunday. But before that, they lost the 3 games to the Braves, absolutely destroyed. One of those was a 21-3 game. But that's just kind of how baseball goes. You're going to win one of the 4 games probably. But I think Pittsburgh's going to get it done on the road. Plus 120. They have the more fight. They have a reason to play, a reason to win. The Mets just don't care. So I will put my money on a team that cares over a team that doesn't care every day of the week. So I'll take the Pirates on the money line at the Mets plus 120.
I like that play too quite a bit, and part of me wants to just tail that. I'm I won't, just to be different, but I might end up playing that way. I like that. Ben, also going back to you and soccer. So is it Spain, Sweden? Is it England?
Spain, Sweden, England, and the Aussies.
Okay.
And it's in Australia too.
Okay.
Oh,
So
it's good to know.
do you know off the top of your head? So Spain's the favorite.
Yeah.
That probably makes Sweden the biggest underdog, and then
Yes.
you know the other two. Who's the
England's the favorite, but very, very like slightly.
Okay. Interesting.
I'd say the odds I think is 40% England, and then 26% Aussies, and then the other percentage is draw.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Also, Ben, nice job with the ads. I'll just go ahead and say too, if you guys are watching and not subscribed, please subscribe. We are donating $1 to St. Jude's for every subscriber. We need to make up a couple that we dropped over the weekend. So, yeah, leave us a like, a comment on the video because YouTube loves that. And yeah, please subscribe, tell your friends. And the more you do, the more we donate. So, with that, I will get to a pick that is pretty juicy, but I just gave out 2+ money plays, so we'll kind of offset here. But I'm going to lay the 1.5 with the Diamondbacks. It's -148. Nothing great about it. They're in Colorado. The situation fits. Colorado first game home. Diamondbacks first game on the road in a while. And Colorado is cheeks. I watched that game that I bet them against the Dodgers. They sucked. They were up 1-0, and I thought it was going to get there. I thought they were going to shut out the Dodgers. But yeah, they're not good. They got swept in a 4-game series by the Dodgers. They're just in complete turmoil. They're really bad. So I think the Diamondbacks have their way with them. Again, -148. It's not sexy by any means, but I'll play one safer play with the 2+ money plays here.
I like it, man. I like it. I don't think people know how close we were to a 9-0 day. I mean, I think there was that extra time in soccer. I don't really know how the extra time in soccer works. Ethan, your brother probably will know more about this. But the reason my Spain one didn't hit is because the team that they were playing, I think it was the Netherlands, scored in the 93rd minute in a 90-minute game. So I don't know how they do the extra minutes, but that pissed me off. I was like, just cut this bitch off at 90.
Yeah, they do like added extra time based on like cards and injuries and out of bounds. They try to add that up, and yeah, so like if it's 90 plus like 7, then you get like 7 to 8 extra minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that always sucks though. I've been right there with you.
Yeah.
Lost it that way. Sucks.
But, you know, that's okay. We'll hit the 9-0 day today. This is my fat one. I don't love it, but I think it's the safest one. I have England to advance. Once again, the Aussies, they just barely won to move on to this next round. They won on penalty kicks 7-6. So it was a 0-0 game. I believe it was with France. The Aussies, obviously, they're home, and this might be the furthest that a home team has gotten in the World Cup. But I just see it ending here. England, I think, is now the odds-on favorite to win the whole World Cup. I don't know. I just feel like the Aussies, they've won 2-0, I believe, and then 0-0, and now they're going in, where England's actually scored and beaten their teams versus just kind of relying on kicks at the end. So I always lean those teams because these 0-0 ties in soccer kill me. Like if it comes down to penalty kicks, you did nothing the rest of the game. Like I'm out. So for that reason, I'm not going to take the Aussies. I would understand if people want to take the home guys. I would almost rather put that money that they win the whole thing than put it here and get better odds.
Yep.
And if you want the best odds, the teams left are England, Australia, Spain, and Sweden. 3 of those countries are in Europe. So right now, you can get Europe to win the World Cup for only -700. Get it while you can.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's 75% chance right there.
Yeah.
100% if England wins.
All I'll say, Ben, is when I think of betting soccer, I want my money on England,
Yeah.
Spain, or Brazil. It's just
Yes.
like like pounded into my head. Like, this is where your money should go. So, yeah, I like your both your soccer plays there.
I'll have those out in an article on bettergreen.com here later. I'll get some risky headers in there too for you guys, so you have something fun to put on. All right. Do you guys have anything else for today? We had a good show today.
We did.
Officially 12 days away from the college football season. Almost in single digits. August 26th is the kickoff, week 0. So we're almost there, boys.
That's beautiful.
That's so beautiful.
Almost there. Under a month in the NFL. Maybe, 3.5 weeks from the NFL. We're so close. So close.
I might be watching the first game, the kickoff game. Obviously, our game, Lions versus Chiefs, from a hospital room.
Ooh, true.
Because we're coming on Wednesday. So we'll see. I might have to post a picture for you guys.
I forgot you have that thing coming up.
Yeah.
I
can't reschedule it.
Yeah. All I'm going to say, Ben, is I was born during a Lions football game, and here I am, big Lions fan. So we'll see.
She's already got a Chiefs outfit, man. I'll make sure she's decked out in red so she don't get confused.
We'll see. That can be our side bet. Whoever wins the game is your favorite sport for the rest of their life.
I can't do that to her. I love her too much already to make her a Lions fan.
I don't blame you.
I know we were talking earlier, and we had some guy comment today over on our Instagram. He said, "Man, I love these expansion videos, man. Keep these coming." What do we think about doing next Monday's live expansion part 3? We each do 3 teams.
Sounds good.
That works.
Okay. So everybody watching, next week is what everybody loves. Everybody's waiting for. We should have the rest of those coming out here pretty soon. I believe over on a couple of our social medias, the Dublin Pub Crawlers came out today. Make sure you guys go watch those. We got a bunch of great content. Go check out Better and Green or bettergreen.com. You see all of our socials over there on the side. Make sure you go follow us. And guys, besides that, we'll see you on Thursday.
See you Thursday, guys.
Peace, guys.